On May 6, 1937, at 7:27 p.m., the Hindenburg began its landing maneuver at Lakehurst Naval Air Station. Suddenly, an explosion rocked the airship, and within seconds, the highly flammable hydrogen ignited, causing a devastating fire. The fire spread rapidly, engulfing the Hindenburg and destroying it in less than a minute. Of the 97 people on board, 36 died in the disaster, along with one person on the ground, bringing the total death toll to 37. Survivors described scenes of chaos and desperation, with many jumping from the burning airship to escape the fire. Eyewitnesses, including journalists and photographers, captured dramatic images and footage of the disaster, immortalizing the moment when the Hindenburg became a ball of fire. The Hindenburg represented a milestone in aviation technology of its time, integrating a series of innovations that highlighted it as a technological marvel. These innovations included advances in materials, operational systems, and design. One of the most significant innovations was the use of duralumin for its structure. This aluminum alloy offered an ideal combination of strength and lightness, allowing the Hindenburg to maintain a robust structure without adding excessive weight. Duralumin was crucial for maintaining the integrity of the airship, especially considering its enormous size. The Hindenburg was also equipped with an advanced control and stabilization system. It featured stabilizing fins and rudders that allowed precise maneuvering, even in windy conditions. Additionally, the airship had a ballast system that used water, enabling efficient weight adjustment and maintaining stability during flight. Another key technological innovation was the use of Daimler-Benz diesel engines. These engines not only provided the necessary power to move the gigantic structure, but were also more efficient than gasoline engines. The design and construction of the Hindenburg were impressive in terms of scale and capacity, reflecting meticulous planning and execution. With a length of 245 meters and a diameter of 41 meters, the Hindenburg was the largest airship ever built. This enormous structure allowed for a gas capacity of approximately 200,000 cubic meters, providing the buoyancy needed to lift heavy loads and transport passengers over long distances. The Hindenburg's capacity to transport passengers and crew was remarkable. It could accommodate up to 72 passengers on transatlantic flights, in addition to a crew of around 50 people. The passenger cabins were designed for comfort, with spacious rooms, lounges, dining areas, and recreational spaces. The large windows provided panoramic views, enhancing the flight experience. In terms of speed, the Hindenburg could reach up to 135 kilometers per hour, allowing it to cross the Atlantic in just a few days. The decision to use hydrogen, which is highly flammable, instead of helium, which is not, to fill the Hindenburg's gas compartments was a risky one, but it was forced by geopolitical circumstances. Hydrogen is highly flammable and poses a significant fire hazard. However, Germany did not have access to helium, a non-flammable gas, due to an embargo imposed by the United States, which was the main producer of helium at the time. This embargo was part of the international restrictions against Germany in the period leading up to World War II. Despite its hazards, hydrogen was cheaper and offered greater lifting capacity than helium. These practical advantages led to its use despite the known risks. The flammability of hydrogen became a critical factor in the Hindenburg disaster, as any spark or ignition source could cause a devastating explosion, as tragically happened. The exterior coating of the Hindenburg consisted of fabric coated with a mixture of cellulose acetate and aluminum powder. This coating had several functions, such as protecting the structure of the airship from the elements and reducing drag. However, it also had one significant drawback. It contributed to the buildup of static electricity. The combination of cellulose acetate and aluminum powder was particularly prone to generating static charges. During flight, friction with the air and changes in atmospheric conditions could cause static electricity to accumulate on the surface of the airship. This static electricity, if not properly discharged, could produce sparks. It is believed that the buildup of static electricity on the Hindenburg's hull was a key factor in its ignition. Upon landing at Lakehurst Naval Air Station, a spark from this static charge could have ignited the hydrogen, causing the catastrophic explosion that destroyed the airship. On the day of the Hindenburg disaster, weather and atmospheric conditions played a critical role in the buildup of static electricity on the airship's surface. On May 6, 1937, the Hindenburg approached Lakehurst Naval Air Station in New Jersey after crossing the Atlantic on its 63rd transatlantic flight. The weather at Lakehurst was stormy, with intermittent rain and shifting winds. These conditions could increase the buildup of static electricity on the Hindenburg surface. As the airship descended to land, friction with the air and ambient humidity contributed to the accumulation of static charges on its fabric coating. The Hindenburg's landing maneuver at Lakehurst Naval Air Station was a complex operation involving both the ship's crew and the ground crew. As the Hindenburg approached the landing site, crew members threw ropes to anchor the airship to the ground. This process required precise coordination to ensure the airship stabilized properly. The ground crew, consisting of more than 200 people, had the task of grabbing the ropes and guiding the Hindenburg to its final position. This operation required considerable effort and was critical to a safe landing. However, the interaction of the ropes with the wet ground and the structure of the airship could have facilitated the discharge of the accumulated static electricity. In the aftermath of the Hindenburg disaster, various investigations and theories emerged to explain the cause of the tragedy, some more controversial and conspirational than others. The official investigation conducted by the United States Department of Commerce concluded that a static electricity discharge ignited the hydrogen, causing the fire. This theory was based on eyewitness accounts of a spark before the airship burst into flames. However, many critics questioned whether static electricity alone could have caused such a catastrophic fire. Another theory, less accepted but persistently mentioned, is that of sabotage. Some have suggested that the Hindenburg was deliberately sabotaged, possibly as an act of terrorism. Although no solid evidence was ever found to support this theory, the political context of the time and the sensational nature of the event fueled conspirational speculation. The Hindenburg disaster marked the end of the era of airships as a means of commercial transportation. Public confidence in airships plummeted, and airplanes quickly assumed the primary role for long-distance travel. The Hindenburg, once a symbol of innovation and technological progress, became a grim reminder of the risks associated with new technologies. Do you like this video? Then subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos. See you next time.